Leo, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is an extraordinary week for you. This is a reading that comes to you when it is absolutely meant to come to you. There's no time or there's no date. I know that it arrives to you when you're going to need to hear the message. Thank you for coming and joining me for this reading and letting me read for you today. Welcome to Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, wherever Leo energy is impacting your chart, or because it is the Sun, if you are a cross watcher or just somebody curious about what's going on with the Sun. This is a wonderful time for you to understand those energies. Please remember to join me for the extended reading, which I create for all of these videos. It gives you a deeper insight and more details. And we're going to go over the astrology first, Leo. The astrology is just absolutely gorgeous. We have a few things that are happening this week. And number one, the Sun has moved into Libra. So the Sun has changed signs. And Libra is a really beautiful, peaceful place for the Sun. It is sort of the illumination of the possibility of the connection to others, or having that partner or those partnerships in your life that really support you and encourage your courage and encourage your success, and how you can partner to encourage others and how valuable you are to somebody else's life. But there's so much more. Every single new moon is conjunct to the Sun. So there's just a possibility and an opening when it comes to you and who you are and what's possible in your life, or what you can work on to welcome into your life now. And so when we're in the sign of Libra around the equinox, that doesn't just mean partnership, it means balance. It means wholeness, it means completeness. It means equalizing things and doing whatever you need to equalize them, being so fine-tuned to balance, am I in equal partnership? And if I'm not, how do I balance that out in myself, or how do I talk to somebody else and be able to speak kindly about my requirements? But there's more, because this new moon is in conjunction with, and you'll notice so the Sun this week, in the beginning of the week, is conjunct to Mercury retrograde, and then later on in the week it is going to be conjunct to Venus. But around the new moon it is actually conjunct to all of them. So you're talking about a conjunction with the moon, and you're talking about a loose conjunction with Mercury, Venus, that are actually in perfect conjunction with each other. So there's an extraordinary energy combusting the Sun and combining you into this extremely bright, almost ballistic supernova. And that's really what I want you to think of it as, is there's like supernova extraordinariness about you this week, especially because all of this is happening in direct opposition to Jupiter, which is a gas giant and makes everything exaggerated, makes everything explode, makes everything bigger, and makes everything bolder. Not in a garish way, not in a gaudy way, but in a you will be seen kind of way. And considering Jupiter is also in Aries, I feel like this is the best thing I can do is explain it to you as supernova. What's more, and I think kind of the most important, and I think the most chilling or exciting, is Pluto is trine to all of this while this is happening. So Pluto is very blunt. It is exceptionally honest energy. It is primal. It only goes in its primal instincts. It has no greed. It has no selfishness, at least not when it is trine to things. It is in complete and total harmony of your shadow, of those things that you like to keep hidden, normally keep hidden. It is making peace with those things that normally maybe you even try to hide from yourself. And honestly, finally, if in any way, shape, or form you have been hidden, your talents have been hidden, or your values have been hidden, get ready to harmonize with them and be able to see them, embrace them, incorporate them. This is an absolutely beautiful energy for you all week long. Let's get into the cards. The first two that we have on the table is lay a solid foundation. 6 is the energy of Venus. It's the energy of love and also value. And what you are valuing this week is very Virgo energy. And that energy is work, what you have been working on. You are starting to see progress in it. You are starting to see that it is taking shape, taking form. It's starting to be beautiful to you. You know, it's when you're constructing a building, it's so gross sometimes for the first year, like because you're building out the basement, you're building out the frame, all of those really complicated but very important things. This is almost a sense of the basement is starting to look beautiful. It's complete. You're going to start to be able to bring in some of the gorgeousness of life now, because there has been such a firm structure to what you've done. You have been working hard on something. It matters to you. This could be healing, especially with that trine to Pluto, this beautiful energy of becoming okay with different aspects of your character, not caring if something comes out, something seedy, something, but you love yourself enough to accept it, incorporate it, and not run from it. So nobody can have power over you when you completely and totally own and embrace all aspects of yourself. And then we have 10 to the small things. This is major Virgo energy. So this is getting things done in fine detail, realizing that those things that have been building up, you can finally heal. You can finally pay attention to those small things that maybe you scraped under the carpet. You finally have the patience, you finally have, or feel you have the time, and you finally have the energy, but it's the calm energy, it's the patience energy, the energy to be able to look deeper, go deeper, and like it's almost like cleaning with a toothbrush, that kind of energy. Laying a solid foundation, 10 to the small things. I think that that's what you're doing. You're realizing that the way that something is set firmly is by going step by step, little by little, and taking your time to do everything right. And now you're starting to see it accumulating. Remember, Libra, the sun just entered Libra. This is your harvest season. This is when you start to see those different aspects actually starting to work out and like work for you. This is when you can start to pick those berries, pick that fruit. Be here now. It's all happening here except for one card, which has something to do with the past, but if it impacts what's happening right now. We have be here now. Now this is Libra energy, and this is the small things, seeing beauty in the small things, tend to the small things, and take care of them. It is in the upkeep of them, but also tend to the small things. The beauty is there. It's noticing things that you have not noticed before, seeing beauty in them in ways that you didn't know that they were there. Even if it was in front of your face, I don't think that you were aware of it before. Or people who have been too blind to see. These are beady-eyed creatures. They don't have really great eyesight, but it's all of a sudden it's like they are suddenly aware of these fine details. So if you have been trying to explain to something to somebody in fine detail, but they have not been in tune with it. This is the eye-opening, eye-catching. All of a sudden they see the details that you've been talking about. And then we have bring a gentle touch, which is about love and tenderness. More Virgo energy. You are surrounded by Virgo energy, but you kind of really are, because the sun is in conjunction. Mercury retrogrades back to Virgo. Venus is in Virgo. There is just this energy of a lot of Virgo energy swarming you, but that's okay because that's your second house. It's how you get things done. It means your hard work is paying off. It means your patience is paying off. It means maybe somebody's finally starting to see the details in you, and they're starting to see past the light. They're starting to see the beauty in those things that you hide from the rest of the world. Or it's almost like when somebody really looks at you. It's like when they finally see you for the first time, like you, not the glam, not the shine, not the charisma, which is easy to get caught up in a Leo, but it's like for the first time you feel like somebody's actually looking at who you are, which is beautiful energy. Bring a gentle touch. This is about kindness. This is about love. This is about tenderness. Might be coming from somebody who's young, somebody who's innocent, somebody who's bright-eyed, and they can see in innocent eyes. Like this is a non-corrupted mindset. You could be spending time with your children. You could be spending time with somebody who is significantly younger than you. You could be spending time with just somebody who, even if they're not younger than you, they have an open mindset, or you feel refreshed, like your mind is all cleaned out and scrubbed. This does have a lot to do with love, and I would say this: new love. Something new that is just coming into your life, or renewed, but it has a freshness to it. It's like it's just starting out, it's just beginning. There's one more card though. Let's flip it over. Trust in the magic. This is 6-6, and then we have another 6. The warning in that is that there might be excess. There might be too much. It might be going too far. It might be a divine feminine that's sort of, it's almost like sickening sweet, too much type of energy, but all the cards are upright. We have trust in the magic, white raven spirit. This was something new that had just begun, maybe not too long ago, maybe even something aspirational. This is really innocent energy. I need to understand. I don't understand, God. Can you help me understand? What is this white raven? Trust in the magic. Did you cast a spell? Either real spell, or you cast a spell just almost metaphorically with your actions and your behavior. And it was a huge leap of faith that you did it, and you may not even been completely consciously aware that you did it, but you did do it, and the way that you did it was through faith. You decided to just believe, even if you couldn't see. You decided to just believe. It was all faith. It was all faith, and that's where the magic is. The magic had come through faith. That's where your magic came from, and then it was followed up by your hard work. So really, it was like constant daily magic. It's like daily magic because you were constantly manifesting and creating this, and you've been working on it and chipping away at it, and now it's almost like, if you know the play Pygmalion, the concept of chipping away, it's like you saw the potential for something, and now it's come to life before you, right in front of your eyes. It's tangible. So it's gone from the intangible to the tangible. What or who? This is heartbreak. So I asked for the card that would, so you were heartbroken. There was some heartbreak. Trust in the magic. I feel like this was your response. Your response to the heartbreak was to just trust. To trust that you would heal. To trust in the future. To trust that there was a future. Your response to heartbreak was to hope. Leo, this is what sets you up for the extraordinary love you are going to receive this week. Because when you were down and out, your response to that was to love. And I can say this right now. I just heard this. This is, oh my God. What was taken from you has returned in a different form. So there was somebody who was aspirational, hopeful, something or somebody that gave you encouragement, that gave you love. Heartbreak, there was some sort of loss. This is not a prediction of it. It's already happened. It's been reborn. It's come back in a new form. This is the same kind of feeling. You haven't felt this feeling in a long time. You haven't felt this feeling in a while. But you can feel something that you recognize about this feeling, and it is the newness, the freshness, and the hope, and the limitless possibility having this energy in your life gives you. I don't know if it's coming through a person. I do see a person, but I don't know if it's coming through a person or through a situation. Either way, it's back. It's sprung again. It's here again. Do me a favor, 1 second. If you really love this reading, please show me that you do and like this video. That would be so freaking awesome. And while you're down there, make sure that you're subscribed to this channel and ring that notification bell so that I can get these videos to you as soon as they come up. So thank you for that. Let's get into this deer. Who is this? What is this? Who is this? What is this? Definitely magic in your life. Holy shit. Oh my God. The Emperor is here and the Magician is here. And let's discuss what that energy means. The Emperor is, of course, Aries energy, and the Magician is, of course, your energy. And this is a new beginning, and it is a new start, because Aries represents being fresh, being new, and also rediscovering yourself or reinventing yourself. So this has to do with really being able to reinvent yourself. There was a heartbreak in the past, maybe because of yourself, because you felt I was not good enough, or this didn't work out, so clearly it had something to do with me. This is a sense of feeling like you can finally be renewed and get yourself back. Your sense of you have reinvented who you are. This is a new fresh start. You could be debuting something that nobody expects, because nobody ever saw this side of you before, and this is a side of you that you're just starting to feel comfortable sharing. Like you don't have to prove yourself anymore. You are open. You are wide-eyed. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. You are innocent. You believe in yourself in a way that you have not believed in yourself for a long time, with a feeling of validation that is internal, with a feeling of value that is internal, with a feeling of I can go my own path. I can go my own direction. I don't have to play by somebody else's rules. And I can tell you, because of the astrology, there will be you headbutting certain Saturnian energies. It's this father figure or authority figure energies, but it won't impact you the way that it normally does. It's not about purposely trying to rebel or insisting on your way. It's just you kind of being able to compartmentalize that authority and realize it doesn't mean as much as you used to make it mean. You're not trying to go against authority. You're just kind of saying, okay, I understand why this matters to you, and I honor what you're contributing here, but I also understand that there are things that I know are right, and I am going to find a way to do them, but not in a way that disrespects anybody else. That's the sense. But you will really be kind of have your head on your shoulders really solid, and I really like that energy for you. The Emperor this is a new person. This is somebody with a lot of vitality, a lot of energy. Maybe your sex drive has come back. Like there's a sense of feeling that vitality and that mojo back inside of you. But the presence of the Magician here means you have worked to get to this point. You have created this human that you are, or this person that you are in. See, bring a gentle touch. It's almost like the deer is you. It's like you've been reborn. You're fresh, you're new, you're clean again. The Magician is creating this new beginning, new start for you. You are opening up doors for people. Okay, I need a little bit. First, you know what? Let's grab a moon card. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, also, maybe you'll join me tomorrow. I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link above. Please do come by and see me, because I do daily tarot card readings there, and you can join in the live chat. I would love to see you guys over there. And remember, on Fridays on this channel, be sure you're subscribed to this channel, because you will get a notification when I go live here on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. And every Friday is when I do live tarot card readings for you guys, question and answer sessions. So I'd love for you to join in that too. Hold your vision. Fixed moon is here. So this is coming off a little bit in the past. But I feel like it's because when this heartbreak happened, there was a temptation to give up, but you didn't. And I think that's what the cards are telling me. You had a chance to give up. You did not give up. You put more fuel and you pushed forward just because of faith, hope, like shooting it into the wind, but really trusting God. A deep connection. And this is Aries energy. A fiery climax approaches. What does that mean? It's coming. What does this mean? We're getting a little bit of energy here. Somebody that was manipulative. It could have been somebody intentionally trying to slow you down, or to just throw roadblocks in your way, or being alone. It also could be that. It's like, why were you spending so much time alone? Why were you deciding to throw yourself into your work so much? Who were you trying to avoid? What were you trying to avoid? What was the purpose? Because Hermit in reverse is definitely somebody who is like shady, on the down low. But it's like somebody who's intentionally hiding themselves away from the world. Something that you were hiding away from the world, you're about to fucking confront. I cannot wait to get in this. I'll attach the link above. I hope to see you guys in the extended. Links are below, Leo.